Hi INFPs! One common problem that INFPs and a lot of people in general have is dealing with time management. This may be obvious, but it's still a good mindset to have. Keep in mind that you can't literally manage time. There's only so many hours in a day and it's simply out of your control. But what you can control is working on your habits, your behavior, and the way that you approach things. One of the biggest time robbers to your productivity is distractions. Say that you're working on an important paper. You sit down and start working and get focused for about 40 minutes, and then all of a sudden you get a phone call. According to experts, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get back into that state of flow or focus that you were in before the phone call. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get back into the headspace, emotional tone, and productive groove that you were in before the phone call came. So if you really want to get something done, it's important to set up your environment. So that means, if all possible, work in a quiet place, turn off your phone, or even leave your phone at home. Don't bring it into the room where you're working. Don't bring your computer unless it's absolutely necessary, and turn off your internet. Whatever you need to do, if it's something that requires you to go on the internet, try to get as much work done before doing the part where you go on the internet. So say you have to send someone a report through an email and it's probably about 2 pages. I would recommend sitting down and writing it by hand, so it's a lot easier to just take that paper and type it up when you get onto the computer, because it's a lot easier to get distracted by Facebook, email, and all of that stuff once you get onto your computer. This requires commitment, of course. I know how hard it is to not have Facebook or your phone or email right there, but really that's the point. If it's hard to go without Facebook or a phone for a block of time, then you could imagine how hard it would be if you're trying to do work with Facebook right there and you having compulsions to check your statuses or check your email. And there's this natural thing where you want to distract yourself when you're doing something you don't want to do. Sometimes there is a little bit of pain in getting started a new project, getting something done, and when Facebook and the internet is right there, it's really easy to just get sucked into that world. So you want to eliminate all of that as much as possible. Maybe even just take a pad of paper and go outside until you're done. I also suggest scheduling a block of time to work on your project, so you're not just sitting down and working for unknown amount of hours. When you sit down and you don't know how long you're going to work for, that's when you start to get anxious. That's when you start looking at your phone. I know if I sit down maybe for 4 hours, I'm not going to time anything, but I'll have my Facebook and my cell phone here because I'm going to be here all night anyway, then I'm probably going to get less done than I would if I sat there for a solid focused hour where I just worked on anything without the distraction of cell phones or email or stuff like that. And once that 50 minutes is done, I know it's done. I just have to work and focus for that maybe timed 50 minutes or hour or something like that. The timer also helps a lot because when you start to have the urges to look at Facebook or your phone or just stop, you know you just have to push through that amount of time until you're done. Please let me know what is one thing that you do to help with your time management. And what is an INFP topic I should talk about in a future video? Please leave a comment or video response. Also, check the links down below to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, or check out my second channel, Marino Vlogs. Peace. Mike Marino videos.